Oh, look at that. Abner, that looked like back when we were kids.
You're breaking in those new tires, aren't you?
Yeah.
So even though we're out in the middle of, well, not the middle of nowhere, but out in this gorgeous vista. And what's he doing?
Playing video games. Screw nature. Just kidding, I love nature.
Yes. He loves it more than I do, actually.
I want to hug nature. Nature. Nature.
Lunch.
Nature.
Lunch. We brought lunch.
This salsa, by the way, I'm pitching it. This is called No Name Salsa. Look it up on Facebook. This guy makes it locally in his house from locally made peppers. And it's so good. It's amazing. I buy it at the farmer's market. I've gone through 32 ounces in one day, one time. The next day, I was not happy. My stomach.
But it was worth it.
My intestines felt like they're like, dude, are you serious? Like they actually wrote me a note and said, dude, are you serious?
But it was worth it, right?
It was very worth it.
Now we're gonna eat.
Just bought this
Apple butter.
a little bit ago.
Oh, it smells so good.
Pack of velociraptors. And, rescued that woolly mammoth out of that trap.
We're at Brown County State Park today, and we are.
You're the one that started with the Jurassic Park references. So.
And we are enjoying ourselves. We made a picnic. We haven't had a picnic like since we got married, like 25 years ago. And Rachie here, she is introducing herself to a lot of nature. She wanted to know what type.
I don't get out much.
Yeah, she doesn't. She certainly doesn't lay on a blanket out in the middle of some sort of green field in front of a beautiful vista like that.
Well, where we live, that view isn't readily available either.
And there's usually not any. There's usually no hills in Indiana. Just talking to the dandelions.
Chauncey's teaching me about trees.
Yep. See, look. The forest. Like that. And then we'll do a time lapse. Fancy as that. I might leave a Sasquatch in the woods right over there. What do you think, Rachie? What do you think about the Sasquatch in the woods over there?
He's not gonna steal my watch, is he?
Yep. Don't bet him against hopscotch.
Yeah. In the tree crotch.
Yep. We're gonna go look at Stall Lake. It's neat on that bank over there that you can see the wooden path in the wood over there.
Yeah.
And there's a Rachie.
Turning off her glasses so she can see nature better.
And we're gonna start over here. Yep. The Indiana style rock formations.
So this is what happens when you marry a former Boy Scout.
Yep.
You go out on an outing.
I'm always a Boy Scout, not former.
You go out on an outing for a daytime date. You dress nice. You even ask, "Hey, I'm gonna be putting on a dress and some not hiking type shoes. Is that okay?" And he goes, "Yes."
It'll be fine.
Yes. And where are we? We're out in the middle of the woods. It's okay. For the most part, the trail is fairly flat and maneuverable. A couple of spots where it was muddy. But I would have dressed differently.
Let me have your camera. Oh yeah. Alright, lightning or wind took that tree down. Nice little area. And now we're back at the old town of Nashville, Indiana, where they sell ukuleles. Here's a good example of this town. So, you know, you got shops like this where they have like ornaments to put on your porch, make chime noises and stuff. And then, like, for instance, a tree falls down, or they cut it down because of the weather, and instead of just ripping it all out of there, someone went in and carved a it's like a guy with his hands behind his back with a top hat on. Yep, it's gonna be like it's gonna be that guy from the ice cream shop. I think there's a like a logo. Moonshine Leather Company. Yeah, all together, Brown County, Nashville, Indiana, Brown County State Park. It's all a great place to come visit if you are in Indiana, because you could also travel an hour north of here, hour and a half, and go to the Indianapolis 500 during that time of year. There's a lot of good things to do here. Central Indiana. It's not quite a just.
It's the reason we're called the Crossroads of America.
Farm apocalypse. It's actually like cool, good stuff. There are areas of Indiana though that's just literally cornfields as far as the eye can see. But that would be east and west of Indianapolis. But if you go south and north of Indy, there's some stuff. I guess north of Indy you have to go pretty far. Kokomo, there's some neat things, but it's not really a tourism area. Brown County is, like, in my opinion, like probably one of the most attractive tourism areas of Indiana. If you go to Michigan City, that's a nice area. That's like way up near Michigan though, right on the edge. This is just an old town. Like this church here, it's got a sign that says celebrating
125 years.
125 years, 1888 through 2013. So, it's neat. Good food, Apple butter everywhere. Did you have a good day today, Rachie? So that was our day in Brown County. It was a good day. Rachie's got to get up early tomorrow, unfortunately, so we're heading home at like, what, 6:30. Go home and play SimCity. Play some video games. What do you think, Rachie?
You probably will.
Are you going to be excited to do this again sometime?
Yes.
All right. We'll have to plan another day like this, maybe a couple weeks. So, this weather's getting nicer and nicer this year.